Okay, I am not going to share this until everything is all said and done and in motion, but the storm came. And I've mentioned before that the storm was a good thing, that I had saved $2,000 late last year just in case an expensive thing that was coming up on the horizon happened. And it happened today. I got a job offer today from a university in Texas for me to come work for them in their kind of communications department. So yeah, I've been looking lately to segue out of journalism and go into something that has a little bit more longevity, considering that I'm still kind of at the beginning of my career. I've been doing this for a little over 10 years, but I can't see myself doing it for the next 30, and that's an issue when you think about it. So there are also some pretty obvious issues about pay in journalism. I am technically at the top of my field. Obviously not at I'm not the editor of the New York Times. That's a different job. But I am the editor of a community newspaper, and I only make $35,000 a year. And there's really no room for growth or more pay in the field where I am, other than, maybe a slight increase if I went to a bigger market and worked for people there. But there's also no job security in journalism, which is a huge issue. It's a lot of hours, it's a lot of work, there's almost never vacations, there's never days off. It's not, I can't see myself doing it for the next 20, 30 years. So I started thinking about, where do I want to work? And so obviously I'm a writer. I enjoy writing news stories and telling people's stories and talking about what happens. And so I wanted to stay in media. But when I thought about going into public relations, there were a lot of things I didn't want to do. I didn't want to PR schlep for some big evil company, or even just some non-evil boring company. I didn't want to mislead people in any way. I didn't want to write content that was lying a little bit, or not telling the whole truth. And I started thinking about university press, and what they do is they promote the university. They do have an agenda, but generally what I'll be doing is writing about students and people doing amazing things and advances in technology and people accomplishing things and learning things and doing things that could improve the planet. And I thought that would be a really cool job. And so I've been applying at several universities across the South, and I had an interview, and Texas is a calling. And I could not be more excited. One, to move to a town with 100,000 people instead of 5,000, to be kind of in the hub, in a place where things happen, and to do the work I'm planning on doing. I'm really excited. I'm really, really, really excited. I sound very calm, but inside I'm just screaming. So there it is. Okay, update. Today I submitted a counteroffer, and it was accepted, or we reached terms. There was an addendum, but we reached terms, and I accepted, and I signed the offer, and I put in notice with my boss. I'll be here for 3 more newspapers, and then I'm gonna head off to Texas, which is very exciting. One of the terms of my employment is that they are going to give me some money for my relocation, but it's not going to be a reimbursed thing where I submit them receipts and then they give me the money that I was put out. They're just going to cut me a check. And so that changes how I am planning the move. So when I moved here, I had reimbursable relocation expenses up to a point. So I hired movers, I bought boxes from UPS or U-Haul, whatever, and I did it all that way because I wanted to just make it as easy for myself as possible while not going over the amount that I was allotted for relocation. In this case, however, since I'm just being cut a check, I'm going to try to cut some corners to keep some of my money. So in the back of my car right now, I just went to the Dollar Tree because I needed some sandpaper and for a project, and I asked the manager there if what they do with their boxes when they're done, because they're constantly restocking, and she said that they have a separate dumpster out back where they put them all, and they're normally just broken down flat so you can reassemble them, and that anyone was welcome to take any that they wanted. It's a separate dumpster from the trash, and I was able to just reach in and pull out an absolute ton of really great size boxes. So I will probably be doing a lot of this instead of purchasing boxes. I may still end up purchasing some boxes, but more likely I'm going to be able to find stuff to do this. They'll probably even have like glassware dividers and stuff like that eventually if I keep checking it, because they get glassware in the Dollar Tree too. So I'm going to do that. I'm also going to figure out the most cost-effective way to move, because any money that I save is going to go into my pocket. So I'm excited. I'm really excited. I'm excited. Okay, here it is. Box number 1. Yearbooks, photo albums. It's far too heavy a box. So soon all of this will be gone. I've forgotten how much I hate moving. It's gonna be worth it. Okay, this is so weird. Only like 2 hours of work and half of my place is gone. I was purging as I went, and I found more books and some art that I decided I didn't want to bring with me. Pieces are fine. They're all like yard sale pieces, and I just feel like I've outgrown them. So, fun fact, that just says trash in it, by the way. I currently only have 10 boxes, well, 11 with that one, of books, which is amazing for me. I usually travel much heavier on the books. So, yeah, hang on. We'll go in here. Need to keep working on the chairs. But yeah, first 10 boxes all packed up right there. All books. Rory doesn't know what's happening. She's a little nervous. So I just thought of something really cute. So I went into Walgreens kind of randomly, and they had these Dove chocolate covered almonds on sale for $1.20, down from like $4.99, and they had 6 of them. So I bought all 6, and what I'm going to do is I will leave them at work on my last day, like in each department, maybe write a cute little note saying like it was a treat to work with you, just kind of leave everything, you know, have something sweet for them to remember me by, that kind of thing. And I thought that was really nice and not very expensive at all. It was only $8 for all 6 bags, so that should be fun. Okay, so I wasn't going to do anything tonight, and then Jamie convinced me that I need to get something done. So I decided to come in here and tackle this room that I never use, and I feel like I killed it. I cleared this whole closet out, cleared this dresser out, there wasn't much in there, cleared the desk out, and got 2 boxes of stuff to sell, 1 pile of things to donate, 1 bag of trash, some stuff that needs to be packed further, and all of my winter clothes and towels and scarves and stuff like that are in there. So, and that's like writing type stuff, my quilts, fan, and then that. I'm a little red because I've been working on this for probably hour and a half, but it's progress. It is real and true progress.